Okay, well, this will be interesting. I'm going to be working down by the pond, putting, getting the tarp up and getting the pump all set up. I'll be moving us down to the lake when I do the pump and stuff like that. I won't be able to check chat, so if you do have questions after we're done with the video, you can always comment them down below, and I will then answer them after the fact. And we'll be moving the camera around and stuff, so if you're watching this after I've done and it's over, thank you so much for coming back and watching. If you're watching now, which nobody's watching right now, so okay, we're gonna get started. I will look up here once in a while, but I'm gonna try to keep busy on it, so just enjoy and ask your questions after we're done. Okay, well, the first thing we want to do is get the tarp up. I've got this, it's like a mesh tarp, and that was there so I could collect the leaves and stuff, so I wouldn't have them gathering. Get all the rocks and stuff out of the way. I was having a bad back. This is my least favorite part of the process, because moving all those heavy rocks and stuff. Wish I knew what. Well, I can see a couple people. Thank you for stopping by. I'm behind the camera right now trying to see if I can see the chat. I'll check once in a while. Let's see. Let's see. Welcome. I'm just reading on some stuff on here on the camera. I wanted to try to do it to where it was wide angle, but I couldn't get it to do it for some reason. It only let me do the vertical like this. So hopefully you probably couldn't see me when I was over there. Unfortunately, I didn't realize my camera was pointing that direction. I'm going to be working on this side now, so I'll be pulling rocks from over on that side. This way I'll be able to get some underwater footage and stuff again this year. I'm going to try to get some fishing videos this year too. I don't want to shoot all these leaves right into the pond while I put this on here. So I got to be careful how I do this. Pond's nice and full still. That'll be nice for. I'm not gonna have to run it for an hour just to fill the pond up. Go over the other side for a second. If you make a comment, I'll try to come up there and check it from time to time, just to. And if not, if I don't get to you, just come back and when the video releases, just make a comment and then I'll answer your questions. Gets pretty heavy with it. It didn't seem like there was many leaves in there, but boy, it's getting heavy. Okay, well, I'll check the chat real quick, see if. I can't tell if I'm able to see the chat or not. Just trying to see if I can see the chat. Whoever's watching, if you could just say hi or something. I want to see if the chat is going through. Because I'm for some reason I'm not seeing anything here. It looks like it can. Okay, it's all top message. I'm just gonna set it on all messages. So if you say something, then just if I do, like I said, don't. I will check it if I stop for a couple seconds and take a little bit of a breather. Okay, I'm gonna get the waterfall set up, I think, next. So then we're gonna go down to the lake where I'm gonna put the pump into the water. We'll get the waterfall set up first. Oh, there was somebody watching, a couple people, but fortunately not anymore. Okay, well, I'm gonna get the pump set up. I need to get the cover off of that because I think I've got some of my filters that I need for here. I must have put them in here at the end of the season last year. God, looks like a mouse tried to make a nest in here at some point. Let's see. Put one of these in here. Those. A little bit of a filter going that way, and then we'll have the filters here. I don't know if you can see in there or not. Okay, I'll get this back together. Try. Nothing ever lines up the way it did when you just took it apart a second ago. Over or something? Maybe I did. Yeah, I did. Okay. That's why. I realized I had flipped it over. Okay, well, I'm gonna come check the chat real quick. I'll check it from time to time just to see if anybody's saying anything. Yeah, not seeing anything. Not yet. Okay, well, we'll get it set up now. Try to figure out where hoses are. That's from the lake. That's the garden hose right here is for the lake, and then the hose from the lower pond pump goes into the box. So this is to keep the water from leaking down into the ground here. It's got to kind of tilt up. Oh, that should be good. Now, this is the lower pond pump, which I need to run this into the basement. I fortunately unhooked it. Okay, now we gotta get this plugged in. I'm trying to remember how I had it set up last year. funny, there's still a lot of leaves in the bottom, and I had it covered all winter. I don't understand how they got in there, but things will gradually clear out. So I'm going to have to go back into the basement to do that, plug that in. Well, it figures there's a flathead screwdriver needed, and I've got Phillips. I'm gonna walk this down by the water, and then I'll get you guys with the camera. Okay, now okay, let's take a peek at the nothing. Okay, well, I'm happy that everybody's watching the replay if you're seeing this. Okay, we're gonna walk down towards the where we're gonna put the pump in. So we're in motion for a little while here. I want to make sure I don't accidentally knock my camera in the water. This is my phone. I don't want to do that. That would not be good. Let's see. Try to get it angled. Okay. I don't know how good you're going to be able to see me. Oh, good. Hey, well, I can zoom in. Duh. Let's see. We're going to be able to angle it right. So I'm going to be working right there. I might block some of the shot, unfortunately, but that's where I'm going to be at. Ice has only been out for a very short amount of time, so the water's still pretty cold. So I wear these, they're a rubber glove. They're like a glove for doing plumbing and stuff. They're these big rubber gloves. Okay. I just don't want to, I got this long hose. I want to make sure it doesn't grab my phone and pull it into the lake with me. Hoping I got long enough cords and all that fun stuff here. Got this mesh bag I put on the pump so it doesn't gather a bunch of debris. I gotta make a pocket here on the rocks where the pump will go down into. So I want it buried a little bit under rocks so it doesn't gather that debris like I was talking about. Water's a little high, which is kind of nice. Last year was pretty low. Gloves are a lifesaver because they're like a wetsuit. There's water in them, but it's staying warm. I can grab something alive. Sand and stuff built up in there. Okay. Let's try it here. I like to build a good rock barrier because when there's big waves, knock stuff around on you. And hopefully it runs because I get all this buried and then I have it work. I have to unbury it, but we'll hope for the best. everybody that's watching, thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, guess we'll give that a shot for now. Got a, I don't know if you can see it. He's a strong little one. First member of the new pond. Opener for the season. I don't know if we can. He's biting my glove. Let's see how can we see it. Yeah, add him to the pound. Okay, I don't think I need that other extension cord to get to the power from here. Okay, I'm gonna move you guys again. Try from here once. There you go. Do a little bit of a different angle for this part. Let's try. Yeah, we'll try that for a little bit. Okay, I gotta go in and get the. Oh, I gotta get the extension cord. I'm going to be right down here for a second. Figures I plugged in, it didn't turn on, so I better run into the basement. I'm gonna just leave this shot up, and right here I'll turn you towards the lake so you can look at the lake, or at least, and then I'll be right back. Okay. I think what it was, it was just the thing was unplugged, or the switch was off. I can't see the screen here. I'm gonna see if I can get that to start up. Okay, now we gotta hook this up. Turned on. Sounds like it's flowing. Boy, hopefully it's not plugged. Doesn't sound like it's it's not flowing up there yet. Hopefully the hose isn't plugged. That's the problem. problem. It could be plugged at either end. It kind of stinks. Well, it's giving me a lot of problems, so I'm just going to stop the video right here and start making some videos of the pond when it's up and going. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day.